Hey folks, it's Tom, your frugal prepper. My Carlyle Ratchet finally died. I had a 3-foot piece of pipe on it when it let go, but it no longer has any teeth action. And this thing has gotten kind of loose and floppy to where it doesn't want to stay locked in all the time. So we're going to take it back to Napa here and see if they will return it. I've had this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, and it's been my primary ratchet. I used the crap out of it, but it finally let go. So we're gonna see what Napa's return policy is. I don't usually shop at Napa because they just don't really have an online presence where you can go and look up parts and stuff. So I like to just go online and look up the parts and put in the order and go pick them up rather than standing in line and telling them what year, make, and model, and this and that, and finding them. You know, I just want to know who has the right part without having to actually drive there or call them on the phone and have them not answer. So, all right, here we are. We're at the local Napa. We're gonna see what they'll do. All right, so they said they don't have it. They're gonna have to get it out of another store, and they'll have it tomorrow by 12:30. So we'll see. All right, folks, I got my new tool. You know, I just had to wait one day for them to get it from another store that had it in stock. And you know, I bought this at another store in Sydney, Ohio, like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's an $80 tool. But yeah, this one locks up nice and tight, and this turns just fine. Release button seems to work. I don't know if I just wore the black off of my other one, but all this stuff was kind of a brass color on my other one. But I think I just wore it off from using it so much over the years. But yeah, nice tool. They didn't give me any hassle about exchanging it out or anything. This is by far my favorite go-to ratchet, so I'm happy to have it. I did order a second one just to have one to keep in my mobile box, and that way I won't be without it again if I do break one and it takes a day or two to get another one to get it warrantied out. But anyway, I'm on with my lunch hour, and yeah, I did get my Taurus Spectrum the other day. Just so you know, my Taurus TCP broke, and they gave me this Spectrum to replace it with. This is a complete crap gun. It has a really crappy trigger. The slide is all grindy on it. I'm carrying it, but I haven't shot it yet because the range was closed yesterday. I like the idea that they got these softer rubber spots for better grip and to rack the slide, but the slide lock is strictly a slide lock. You cannot release the slide with that button no matter how hard you push on it, which is bad for a left-handed guy or for somebody that might need to operate this one-handed. It does have double strike capability, but the trigger is so long and so gritty and so crappy that it's just not worth it. Not a gun I'm keeping. I've got my Glock 42 on order. I'm just going to carry this until I get that, and I'll sell this gun off to some other poor guy. But this one, you think Taurus couldn't do much worse than a TCP. They come out with this junk, and it is junk. I don't understand how guys on YouTube are giving this gun a positive review. Because for a little bit more money, you could buy something that has a decent trigger on it. I mean, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard has a really long, heavy trigger, makes it hard to hit with, but at least it's a clean pull all the way back. This one, the amount of weight you're pushing on it changes, and it's real gritty, and it's just a crap trigger. I don't understand how Taurus actually sells this gun and sleeps at night. Honestly, it's a crap gun. The sights are just a hair better than the TCP. I like the way it fits in my hand better, but I am sure that I will do a crap job of shooting this gun because that trigger is so incredibly long, hard, breaks all the way back, and it's gritty all the way to the end. All right, I thought I'd just kind of go over this here in the kitchen where you can probably hear me a little better. But this Taurus Spectrum is probably like one of the crappier guns that I own. I mean, it just Really, when you rack this slide back, it's really gritty. And the trigger, I've already cleared this. The trigger is just long and stiff and really gritty all the way to the end. It does have double strike, but it's like oh, there it goes. That breaks clear back. it's pinching the end of my finger by the time I get it down there. Just a really crappy trigger. I mean, the sights are maybe just a smidge better than they are on the TCP, but I do like the rubber inlays, although it's a pretty hard rubber, but I do like that. But yeah, this isn't a gun I'm gonna keep. As soon as I get my Glock 42, this is getting sold off. It's just a really kind of crappy gun. Anyway, I'm gonna eat something real quick and let these dogs in and then get back to work. I'll talk to y'all later. I don't know how people give this gun a good review on YouTube. It's a piece of crap. It's one of the crappiest ones that I think Taurus has ever made. But hey, I guess if they're selling them, you know, they're selling them. I don't know. But really chintzy gun. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. It's Tom, your Frugal Prepper.